Hi everybody, this is Felicia and I'm just here to pretty much talk about how much I love my typewriter. I'm glad I bought it. It was worth the money to get, for me to shell out to get it. I have a major project that I've been working on for a year, and what I've done was I've taken my old albums and converted them over to a Project Life album all by itself. And what I started doing a year ago was typing on my journaling cards, because it was so much to write and so much to try to remember that it was just too much. And so I decided to type. But then when this came out, I was shocked. I was surprised. I'm happy that I made the decision to go ahead and get this. I mean, it has all the features of an older typewriter, the space bar, the carriage release, the paper release, the locking, shifting keys. And then this one has a high and low pressure button here, and it has the ink selection on the side here. It has the carriage spacer, and then it has the automatic if you want to go faster, and then if you lose your place, you want to go back to that place, you can do it by that, or you can do a single space by the back button. So yes, I love it. In case you were wondering, it does everything that an older one does. I mean, I love the typing. So and it also, and the fact that I love, what was my selling point about this whole entire machine was the fact that it was just basically the keys that come up here and hit. I learned on a typewriter like this to learn how to type. I think I was about 11 years old when I learned how to type on a typewriter like this, and that's kind of dating me, so don't pay that any attention. Anyway, so what I also did was I got some accessories with it. I got 5 here of these different colors of the ribbons that go in here. Each of them comes with the black, but it has like the color here, like the green, the dark pink, the blue, the light pink, and the brown. So I got those. They had a couple more. It had a clear and a gray, but I just didn't want those colors. And then what I did was I got a couple packs here of the tags. This is like a vellum tag set. The tags are inside of this vellum sleeve, and then these are just regular tags that have some stitching on it. The accessories were cool. And of course I broke down and I got the 8.5 by 11 paper pad that comes with it. Sorry, I'll turn this around so you can see it. You can easily tear out the papers. But these are all of the designs. I'll start from the back here that it has. It's like 2 of every one in here. And it's about 36 pieces of paper here. And I like this paper pad here. And then I also went ahead and I splurged and I used a 40% coupon on this. Well, my daughter did for me. This is the 12 by 12, and it has the bigger, different papers in it as well. So it was worth me getting this typewriter. I'm going to tell you that right now, guys. I really do love it, and I'm a typist by heart. That's what I do. I'm constantly typing. I'm typing up different documents, typing up different legal stuff that I'm on a computer with, and so I type. I mean, the first thing I did when I got to junior high was, as an elective, I picked typing, and I learned how to type. And I was about, I think it was 12 going on 13 when school started then, and I learned how to type on a typewriter that had the same keys as this, and it was interesting. The same, not keys, but the same little elements, little key thingies. I forget what these are called. See, I used to know that. And then I graduated from these to element, the ball, and then from the ball to the electric. I do own an electric typewriter as well, but it's just not the same as an older. I love type that comes from an older typewriter, and so that's why I went ahead and got this. And I love the fact that how they made these keys here look old-fashioned. And yes, you do have to put some pressure on here to get this to type. I mean, I'm not going to try to do a typing demo, but I'm going to kind of give you an idea here on what I'm talking about here. So you put the paper in. You got your paper in here, and these are your little ball things here that help keep the paper so that it doesn't bulk up on you. And we're going to, let's see, single space and a half, yeah. So there's a line in between the 1 and the 2. So the 1 single space, and then if you go down underneath the 1, it's half, and then you got this double space. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to bring this all the way back to the beginning here, and I'm going to type. Now, you have to put pressure on here. For those who learn how to type the regular way, I mean, you really have to put some force on the keys because it's not like your electric typewriter. Okay? So you have to put some force on the keys. Now, this is how I learned how to type. Your F finger, J, K, D, S, L, and you got your colon and your semicolon, and you got your A. And so that way your fingers can go where they need to go. And so, and that was on an electric typewriter. So on the manual one, I actually have to put some force down on the keys to get it started. So this is at the low pressure, by the way. And it's different. So if you're not used to typing on a manual typewriter, you're going to develop some finger strength here. And you will do that because I just can't believe, I mean, how well this actually types. I mean, I'm impressed. So for those of you who are wondering if it's worth it, yes, it is. I mean, it's easy to change the ribbon. You just slide this part off here at the top. Make sure all your stuff is out of the way. You you just pull this off and the ribbon goes behind here and then it goes tucked underneath these little brackets here. Is the easiest thing to change. It's the easiest thing I've ever seen to change. And then you just take this back on because these little things fit right in the grooves. You just make sure they're all in the grooves where they need to go, and then you just slide it back on. Simple as that. Pretty easy, very easy. So changing these ribbons out is going to be super, super easy. And it also comes with this instructions here, so make sure you follow these. I know Victoria Marie went over how it works and everything, but there are 4 things that you need to remove before you even begin typing. And this is this little metal bar that keeps the keys in place during shipping. And it's down in here. So yes, you take that out. There's a couple plastic things on each side of this carriage here that you would take out. And then there's a little piece of plastic at the top to hold the return bar in place so that it doesn't get broken. This is your return bar here. So when it goes all the way to the end, I'm just going to mumble jumbo here. And if your keys get stuck like this, just gently hit them and they go back down. Gently hit them back down. That's what old typewriters do. Now, in order for it to ding, you just heard that ding, I have to set my margin. So then you just take it and you just turn the carriage back and you just keep going. So that's what that ding is. It's an indicator that you need to return the carriage. So if those of you who are not used to manual typewriters, this is going to take some getting used to. And that's normal when the keys stick up there. So don't think it's broken because trust me, back in the day, it used to do it all the time too. Same thing. So, and it's designed so that you could just have fun with it. So test it out and then see if it works for you. It was worth me spending the money for, and I'm really happy that I did because now I can finish my project that I had for my old photos. We're talking like dating back to, okay, don't date me here, but 1980, 81, 82, you know, on up to there. So just to let you know, I mean, when my children who are adult children now were little bitty babies, and yeah, so anyway, it was worth it. So if you're really interested, just check out the video that they now have on YouTube also. And I can leave a link down below for that. And I mean, it was worth it to me, and I'm glad I got it. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will do my best to answer them, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching, and take care, and have a happy, happy, scrappy week.